Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be solving Economics Paper 1, June 2018 of the Cameroon GCE Ordinary Level. Let's get started. Don't forget to read the instructions, okay? And then we know that we have 1.5 hours to do this. And we're striking horizontally in the correct questions. And let's start with question number 1. I'm zooming in for better clarity for those of you who cannot see this question. And sliding to the left. Okay, zooming out back. Okay. A deliberate reduction in the value of a country's currency in relation to others is called we have A, devaluation, B, depreciation of currency, C, appreciation of currency, D, re-evaluation of currency. The answer to question 1 is A, that is devaluation. And I'll tell you why, because devaluation, that's the definition of devaluation. Okay, it's in relation to other currencies. And I'll tell you what depreciation of a currency is. B is wrong because it refers to the decrease in the value of a currency over time due to its market forces such as inflation or changes in supply and demand. Okay, and then appreciation of a currency is the opposite of depreciation. Uh, where then re-evaluation is just like an official increase in the value of a currency. Okay, so the most appropriate term for the question number 1 is devaluation. That's the definition of devaluation is a deliberate reduction in the value of a country's currency in relation to others. And then we're at question number 2. One factor that will cause the demand curve to shift to the right is A. Fall in population, B. Increase in the price of factors of production, C. Fall in the price of subsidies, D. Successful advertisement. The answer to question 2, one factor that will cause demand curve to shift to the right is what will make people to demand for more of a product? Advertisement. So the answer to question 2 is D, successful advertisement. And I'll tell you why, because A is wrong. This is why A is wrong. It will lead to a decrease in demand because the population has shifted to the left. And then B is wrong because increase in price factors of production, like this will increase the cost of production of the good, potentially leading to higher prices and potentially shifting the demand curve to the left. Okay. And then fall in the price of substitutes. If substitutes become cheaper, consumers might switch to those instead. Decreasing demand for the original good will shift the curve to the left. Okay, we want to shift demand to the right, and the only thing that shifts demand to the right here is successful advertisement, because an effective advertising can create a positive consumer sentiment towards a product, okay, leading to increased demand and shift of the curve to the right. So the answer to question 2, we spoke about it, the answer to question 2 is D, successful advertisement. And I'll write it down. Answer to question 2 is D. And the answer to our question A was devaluation. Question 1, the answer is A. Question 2, the right answer is D. Let's go to question 3. Question 3. In a given year, a country had a population of 10,000 people in January. And three, during the year 300 people came and 200 people went out. What is a net migration? Hmm? Net migration, okay, this migration is in and out. This people are going out and people are going in. So what is a net? There has to be subtraction, and our net migration is going to be 300 people came in minus the 200 people went out. So the answer to question 3 is B. Okay, 100 people is the net migration. Take note, okay, they're asking for net migration. They're asking for net migration. Oh, they're asking for net migration. So the way to do this is to take 300 minus 200. That people when in came in minus people went out, and that is giving us B, 100 people. Okay, so this 10,000 people is not useful because they not ask for the number of people who are still in the country. Okay, they ask for the net migration. So that's why we use just the incoming and the outgoing values. Question 4. A household allocates the following amounts for liquidity preference: transaction motive 120,000 francs CFA, speculative motive 30,000 francs CFA, precautionary motive 50,000 francs CFA. What is the active balance of this household? What is the mean? What Okay, how do you calculate active balance? Hmm? We know that active balance of a household is a sum of all the amounts located for each motive. So that would be 120 plus 30 plus 50. What is it? That you just have to sum everything to get the active balance. And our answer is 200,000 francs CFA. So the answer to question 4 is D. Question 4, our answer is D. Okay, now to question 5. Question 5 tells us to study the table below and answer this question. We know that output 0 will have a total cost of 300 francs, and output 1 will have a total cost of 500 francs, and output 2 will have a total cost of 900, output 3 120, and output 4 we have 1,600. So how do we get the average fixed cost of 3 units? Because that's what they're asking us. They're asking us to get the average fixed cost of 3 units. Let me get my pencil. I'm ready to draw. Okay. What is the average fixed cost of when it's 3 units? So we need to get the fixed cost. And the fixed cost, what is the definition of fixed cost? Because look, they're asking for average fixed cost. And by the definition of fixed cost, you know that fixed cost is if it remains constant regardless of the output level. So since our output, when we make this is the place for fixed cost. So this column road are fixed cost. So the fixed cost at zero, when we made zero, what did it cost us to make 0 kilograms? It cost us 300. So our fixed cost is going to be 300 all through, because this is the initial cost when we had zero output. Okay, fixed cost is always the same value as the total cost when the output is zero. It means that we had nothing to compare it to, so it's fixed here because there's no variable cost. So the value of fixed cost is always calculated by taking the output when it is zero, taking the total cost when output is zero. That's will give you fixed cost, and the fixed cost will not change when we produce 1 kilogram. So here is still 300. Fixed cost does not also change, because by definition it does not change. It's constant all through. So this is still 300. This is still 300. This is still 300. And I've told you how hard 300. The output fixed cost is the value of total cost when the output is zero. So we have fixed cost 300, 300, 300, 300, 300. How do you calculate the average fixed cost? The average fixed cost is given by this is the formula for average fixed cost. Average fixed cost is given by total is given by fixed cost divided by output or quantity. So at 300, our fixed cost at our average fixed cost at zero output it will be 300 divided by 0. So this is NA, not because we cannot divide by 0. So when we have an output of 1, our average fixed cost is going to be 300, because of 300 divided by 1. We have an output of 2, our average fixed cost is going to be 300 divided by 2, 150. While an output of 3, okay, because this is a question, the average fixed cost when the output is 3 will be 300 divided by 3. What's the answer? 100. So the answer to question 5 is A. Okay, and don't forget this is the formula for total fixed cost. So what will be the total fixed cost if they ask us for 4 units? It's going to be 300 divided by 4. Okay, so the average fixed cost at 3 units is 100 francs CFA. Moving to question 6. In order to raise more revenue, a government should impose higher taxes on goods with A. Fairly elastic demand, B. Unit elastic demand, C. Perfectly elastic demand, D. Fairly inelastic demand. Okay, what should we impose taxes on if we want to raise revenue? Well, I'll tell you what fairly elastic demand is. The demand for a good is fairly elastic, that's for A. A small increase in price leads to a significant decrease in quantity demanded. So A is wrong because it will instead decrease the quantity demanded. And if you are decreasing quantity demanded, then will not make revenue. And then a unit inelastic demand. In this case, a change in price leads to an exactly proportional change in quantity demanded. Okay, while the government might see this to increase revenue initially, it might cause a significant boost in offsetting the change in demand. Okay, and then C, perfectly elastic demand. Perfectly elastic demand is wrong because with perfectly elastic demand, a small price increase will result in zero quantity demanded. Okay, zero quantity demand. That's the definition of perfectly elastic demand. A small increase in price, nobody will demand for it, so will decrease revenue. Okay, and then fairly inelastic demand. When demand is inelastic, because the correct answer is D. So when demand is inelastic, a price increase leads to a relatively smaller decrease in quantity demanded. This means that even with higher taxes, consumers are less likely to significantly reduce their consumption, leading to higher tax revenue for the government. So the answer to question 6 is D, fairly inelastic demand. Question 7. The price paid for level services is known as wage rate. Okay, the answer is wage rate. The, okay, because we have time rate as an option, we have piece rate as an option, we have bonus rate as an option. So like is by basic knowledge is wage rate, because even in the questions they say that the wage paid for this person's hours of work is this amount. And let me tell you, it's wage because the unit of labor is calculated in wage in economics. It's wage rate, B number 7. And then what which of the following factors, question 8, which of the following factors will increase the size of the national income in the country of a country? Which of the following factors will increase the size of the national income of a country? Hmm? We have improvement in living standards, increase in national output, increase in the use of natural resources, increase in government revenue. What's the answer? What will improve the national income of a country? Okay, the answer is you increase national output. If you produce more and export, you will increase the national income of a country. So the answer to question 8 is B. So question 8, our answer is B. Scrolling to question 9. 9. To reduce the amount of money in circulation, the government should A. Make use of funding, B. Reduce special deposits, C. Reduce the cash ratio, D. Sell securities in the open market. Okay, what are we trying to do? We are trying to reduce the amount of money in circulation, and we are the government. So what do? We sell securities in the open market, and this is why, because we cannot make use of funding, because make if you are making of funding, we have an opposite effect. Will increase the money supply. So we're injecting new funds into the economy. So we are trying to reduce the amount of money in the economy. But if you make use of funding, you instead increase the amount of money in the economy. So A is wrong. And then B is wrong because when we reduce special deposits, it's just a special deposit is just a tool that is used by the central bank to temporarily remove excess liquidity from the banking system. Reducing them would release money back into circulation, not decrease it. So if you reduce special deposit, you have released money into the circulation. So you have increased the amount of money, but we're trying to reduce. And then for C, reduce the cash ratio. If you reduce cash ratio, what is cash ratio? Cash ratio refers to the amount. At clazgate.com, we have free solutions to all Cameroon GCE past questions. That is both for advanced level and ordinary level. When you go to ClassGate, the first thing you have to do is log in. Log in right here. And you'll see you are able to log in with your Gmail account. So if you don't have a Gmail account, it's preferable you create one right now so that you can enjoy all free solutions, all free courses for the success in the GCE. Now I'm going to handle how to enroll for free courses and paid courses in this tutorial. So let's enjoy. Upon successful login, you'll be prompted, are you a teacher or are you a student? So you can see ClassGate is for both teachers and students, but since it's a student-based tutorial, you're going to select I am a student. You'll be directed to your profile page, but this is not what is important. What we have to do is we have to study. So you search for the course you want to study. And in this example, we're studying biology. So I'm searching for biology, and you can see all biology courses on ClassGate. That's both paid and free. ClassGate is offering solutions to Advanced Level Biology 2019 Paper 1 for just 100 francs. And ClassGate is also offering solutions for Human Biology 2021 Paper 1 for just 100 francs. And under free courses, you can see the Cameroon free courses. You can see the Cameroon GCE Advanced Level Biology on the year 2020 Paper 1 all for free, and Human Biology 2021 Paper 2 solutions for free. What you want to do is you have to enroll to your free courses right now. Okay, so you click the enroll now button. You click the enroll now button, you'll be directed to your dashboard, and you can start the course anytime you want. So I'm starting the course, and this is our classroom. You just have to be patient, your course will get loaded. Produce pyruvate. Well, the answer is definitely D. If you want a full screen mode, just click here and you are enabled to full screen mode. You can select the quality you want. If you want lesser quality which require more data, you select 180 pixels. Okay, if you want to speed up the course, just select 2 times. Okay, and everything goes faster. Okay, and you can escape from the full screen mode. ClassGate also has a place for you to ask questions, okay, and the teacher of this course is going to respond immediately. And you can also ask questions. The questions are public, everybody can see it. Now let's go on how to do a paid course. We're searching biology again, and we're searching to pay for services on ClassGate. This is what you want to do. You click the add to cart button, okay, and you select this blue notification right here, and you're redirected to the checkout. You can see this is the card icon right here. You can also click it to be redirected to the checkout. And here, proceed to checkout. What we're buying is Cameroon GCE A-Level Biology MCQ 2019. You'll be prompted to enter your phone number. When you enter the correct phone number, you can save the phone number on ClassGate, or you can choose not to save, depends on you. Click a complete payment button, and there you'll be prompted to you see a flash message will appear on your phone. You'll be prompted to enter your mobile money pin. If you don't see the flash message, just dial *126# and the flash message will appear. If you're on orange, dial *150 *50#, okay, and the prompt will also appear. Upon successful payment, you can see payment has been successful notification. Click here for your invoice. Okay, you can click here, you see your invoice, you can download your receipt. But what we're doing is we're enrolling for a course, so let me go back to business. Now search for the biology course. I want you to take note of this difference. When you pay for a course, the icon changes from add to cart to start course. You see it has changed from add to cart to start course, so you just start the course immediately. play. Just wait for the course to load. The course will be loaded. Click the play now button, and there you have your course. Transport of soluble end products of carbohydrate and protein. Digestion through the intestinal mucosa into the blood capillary of the villi is by A. Diffusional osmosis, B. Diffusional active transport, C. Endocytosis and exocytosis, D. Endocytosis and pinocytosis. The correct answer here is the transport of soluble end products of carbohydrate and protein. Digestion through the intestinal mucosa into the blood capillary of the villi is by A. Diffusional osmosis, B. Diffusional active transport, C. Endocytosis and exocytosis, D. Endocytosis and pinocytosis. The correct answer here is